plate now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch, 640.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Joey Votto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Striding in, Brett Boswell. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ball 1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Chris Owings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with the bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. And it's fouled away. Owings leads off second with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Coming to the plate now, J.J. Bleday, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it, and there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First offering on its way. Tyler Naquin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Digging in now, Freddie Galvez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Heading after it is Naquin, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tucker Barnhart is out number 2 here in the third inning. To the plate now, Sonny Gray. Fouled off. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Little chopper back to the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Standing in now, John Gray, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is going to get fouled, so now Bud Black has something to think about here with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits 3rd best on the club in that department. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. The relay.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Galvez relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-0 to him now. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Popped him up. Walters waits on it. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Aronado. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 12.
In now for Colorado, Chris Owings. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in, David Dahl. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was laid on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again, 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2-1.
1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And the pitch. Another one sent foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box now, Sonny Gray. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Again, he sends it out of play. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. J.J. Bleday is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Castellanos.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Dahl is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Reds leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, John Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, John Gray.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Now it's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Trevor Story stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Popped up, back behind second. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Brett.
Digging in once again, Brett Boswell. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Ground ball left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The right fielder, number 12.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Owings.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Lucas Sims will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
David Dahl to the plate now.
The left fielder, David.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, JJ Suarez.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Bleday. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tony Walters is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He's struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Standing in, Aristides Aquino. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Count 1-0.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he swings through a fastball and does. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Cincinnati. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here now's the pitcher, John Gray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Fastball well outside. To short. Galvez is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Next to Colorado, the shortstop,
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Left center, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
At the plate now, Brett Boswell, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Nolan Aronado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 6-0. Mark Payton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Colorado's out in front 6-0. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50, Amir.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now in the box, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, J.J.
So striding forward now, J.J. Bleday. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 6-0. Striding in. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 54, Carlos Estevez.
From the stretch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Estevez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 once more. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-1 the count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not.
On to first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Freddie Galvez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. Firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.